pictures of us doing that.
Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show, where I am very happy to have Kate Boyd here. And she brought with her Mark McGill from Stay Park City.
Hi.
It's all Park City Sunday
Good
here on a
morning.
Friday. Welcome. Great to have you guys. Thank you for being here. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's Friday.
I can't believe we're finally.
I know.
And
I didn't bring alcohol this week. I'm sorry.
could have started this out right.
We could have really started this out right. Normally we bring a lot of alcohol.
I was going to say,
It's Friday morning.
we
It's
should
Friday
just start
morning.
making that a requirement straight up, Kate.
Let's call Pinky Promise.
Okay, Pinky Promise.
Okay,
I'm
done.
liking that. Okay, done.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I think we can get just as excited about Stay Park City.
No, seriously, with everything we have going on this weekend, of course, our weekend theme is how original, red, white, and blue
Well, there you go.
for the 4th of July.
I should have guessed.
And Stay Park City is one of our great lodging partners, and this weekend they're going to be down at the bottom of Main Street with us in a booth doing fun selfies and giving away a trip,
Nice.
weekend staycation to the Waldorf.
Really?
So, which is one of our partners,
Mark.
one of their huge partners. I was like, this works out well for everybody.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
I'll say it does. That's a pretty amazing place to stay,
Yes.
especially here in Park City.
Oh, I know.
Wow.
Well, to have a Waldorf, that's a pretty fancy, and they've got that unbelievable pool. We had Danielle with us a couple weeks ago, and it was just fantastic.
I gotta say, I mean, I'm a big fan of like New York and going and visiting. And if you're gonna go to New York and visit and stay, you owe it to yourself to do that at least once to go and stay at the
Absolutely.
Waldorf, right?
Absolutely.
So the same for people who come out here to Park City. But we've got one here. We could just go stay in it.
We could go
right,
stay in that,
Kate?
yeah. And then
Party at the Waldorf.
Right, and with Stay Park City, their cool thing is that they are the guaranteed lowest rate anywhere, and that's if you meet or match it or beat
We'll
it.
match it or beat it. Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
then
That's true of
yeah.
even the Waldorf?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Tell me more.
So, we work with all the lodging partners in
Yeah.
town, and that's where Stay Park City was born. It was really
Right.
to help, create the central reservations platform that not only represents the local lodging providers,
Right.
Sure.
but also helps people, find out what they need or where they want to stay when they're coming to Park City. So
Yeah.
we really want to represent Park City on a local level. Which obviously is why we're great friends with the Silly Market folks, because we want to, when you're trying to book a stay or coming to Park City for the
Yeah.
first time, you hear Waldorf Astoria. Where is that? What does that mean to me location-wise? Versus, you have the St. Regis and you have Montage as well at that quality product. We also have condominiums and Best Western out in Kimball Junction.
Sure.
So we have every type
That's a
of
great
brand.
location, though. I mean, I love that one.
Yeah.
That was, for a long time, that was the place I stayed often when I was coming to Park City. So there's so many great locations, as you say.
And that's the thing.
You gotta
with,
represent 'em all.
With Park City, it's not only the locations, but it's also the product types.
Yeah.
So that's very unique to Stay Park City, is that we represent private homes, condo vacation rentals, and brand hotels on an equal value, because different folks, different families, and business people are all coming for different reasons
Right.
and are used to different accommodations.
Well, different budgets. I mean, you've got to
Absolutely.
consider that, right? We certainly have those.
Dog friendly, pool, kids,
Right.
Exactly.
playground, or no
Pancake,
dogs.
built-in pancake house.
Pancake house.
That can be important,
And the
right?
Waldorf Astoria, they're a staff pick of ours in
Yeah.
3 categories. One is design, which everybody knows.
Yeah.
But they're also the best pool,
Yes.
which got upgraded again this year with their
Yeah.
bar. And of course, it's best pet friendly, because they even have their own menu for
Right.
pets.
They
now.
do?
It's
They do.
ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that fits right into the Park City here. That's
Yeah,
excellent.
they're an awesome property, and everything that's great about Park City. So
That's great.
Right. So if you stop by his booth, which is going to be
Yeah.
across from the stage at Park City, you'll put your name in the fishbowl, and that'll get you registered in for a staycation for, what is it, 1 or 2
Yeah,
nights?
it's two nights at the Waldorf Astoria, and we're also giving away like promo codes that are going to
Yeah.
get anybody that comes up and wants to play a game with us or can pick out specific locations on our lodging map. We'll give them away discount codes to use on StayParkCity.com. So
Nice.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Now,
they have the best
let's talk about this. Yeah, I was going to say, you guys have got some great gear
They have
here.
the best swag.
They really do.
Yeah.
You guys have some terrific
you can
stuff.
rock a brim if you want.
I probably
so.
should. Yeah, let's see how that. I don't know. I can't quite always pull these off with the flat brim, but especially the glasses.
From
right?
40 to 20,
Oh, yeah.
all in one shot.
He actually wears it really
Oh,
well.
no, you can rock that.
Yeah.
No, that's me being serious. I would totally tell
Thanks,
you.
Kate. You know what? I actually trust you.
Right? Exactly.
So I don't have thousands of the hats to give away, but we do sell them very, very cheap at the booth. So we have all our T-shirts and hats and stuff for sale
Excellent.
as well. So.
Well, let's talk about the website for a minute. How long have you been established now? This has been several years.
State Park City is 2 years old as a central reservation.
Yeah, last year
platform.
we had you sent one of your counterparts over to
Kenzie.
visit with us, Kenzie,
Yeah.
and she told us some great stuff. We took a look at the website, and it's. I think the thing that we sort of took away from that experience was that when you look on that website, you really get a real good feel for what you're getting.
Right.
And there's the pictures are very artful, but yet realistic, which is something that I don't think you get everywhere.
And it's a big concierge site, right? Like they have everything that they're talking about within the website is all about, what you are looking for, and it just really designs the lodging to you. So
And-
that's why we love it.
And as you look at staff picks and all of our content, it's generated by folks here in Park City, and they're not paid advertisers.
Right.
We're very I would say objective on our opinions to make sure that the consumers that are coming here are getting really what's honest. So instead of someone paying us to bump up their listing or so on,
Boost their stars.
Yeah, I mean the bottom line
Well,
is
it'd be easy
we're
to
gonna
do that
Yeah.
if that were the case.
We're just going to tell you exactly how it is and why your location is great, and because all the properties, like we were talking about earlier, there's so many different types of location and
Sure.
product types that really a consumer needs to know what they're getting when they're booking a hotel or a condo,
Yeah.
because that Deer Valley and Kimball Junction are not the same, but there's a market for both. So.
You must have had the experience at this point of somebody really raising their game, though, to match up to what State Park City is,
Offering.
talking about and saying. If you say something about them, they're like, "Yeah, we wish we were doing better than that." I imagine you've seen some that have really raised their game, right?
Well, one thing that we pride ourselves on is
Yeah.
that we're going to work on a street level to represent the destination.
Sure.
Where, I don't want to throw them under the bus, but your companies like Expedia and your
Yeah.
big box OTAs or online travel agencies that we compete with, they just have no interest. Like yourself, they love New York, they love London, they love Hong Kong, so they're doing hotels all over the world. They don't
Yeah.
even think about the street level, and that's really what we represent
Yeah.
in all the markets that we work for. But State Park City is our home. This is where we started, and so we pride ourselves on really representing the destination,
Yeah.
so that our hotel providers, as well as the consumers, the guests that are coming to Park City, really can set a proper expectation of
Yeah.
what they're getting.
If I'm a hotelier, I'm just thinking, how do I make sure that I'm at the top of the mark with State Park City? That's, to me, that would be like pretty important to me,
Yeah.
to make sure that you guys are able to say good things about us.
Well,
So that's pretty great.
Yeah, that's the truth, and that's why we partner with the Park City Market and other events around
Yeah.
during the summertime. The Kimball Arts Festival, the Park City Extreme Cup soccer tournament that's coming up as well.
Can't wait for that. Yeah, that's
I mean,
gonna be fun.
we're all partners, because the bottom line is we can provide that lodging engine for these events to get their consumers a place to stay when they're up here for a Saturday or a Sunday evening, and that's that's our expertise. We're a lodging website, a lodging provider, and we want to help more people get here to Park City and enjoy it.
Well, and you seem to know, and we've mentioned this, the concierge side of things. You know what's going on around town. That's helpful, and not just helpful, but it's what really makes a stay something that's with all the memories and things that you want to take with it, right?
Right.
So that's an important part of that too, that element of knowing what's going on in town when you're there.
Absolutely. Mountain Trails Foundation is one of our partners as
Right.
well, and we just did a blog of our favorite hiking and biking trails in partnership with lovethebackcountry.com. So, we have lots of partnerships with that kind of information to make sure that everybody knows really what's
You got to
going
know, because I'll tell you just a quick story. I flew over to France. We're going to have a big vacation in France. I think it's going to be a great time. We're going to go up the Eiffel Tower, the whole 9 yards. And no one bothered to tell us, well, yeah, the weekend you're there, so is the Pope, and 3 million people to visit him. I didn't get to go up the Eiffel Tower. I didn't even get to eat in a French restaurant. I had to eat at TGI Fridays, the only place that didn't have a line. Wow. It wasn't fun. So
Right.
knowing what's going on
Yeah.
Yeah.
and being able to represent the town, kind of important.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind as you're
So
planning your
this
vacation.
weekend, just so you know, there's going to be 40,000 people in town
Right.
for the 4th of July.
I'm sure you told people that.
Yes, we do.
This is a lot
We
different.
It's a lot different, right?
Yeah,
It's a very
it's-
different experience.
Yeah.
As I say often, it's like Sundance on steroids. It's
It
like,
is.
I mean, as busy as Sundance can be.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the 4th of July.
Yeah, so obviously the parade's on Tuesday. Park Silly itself will be packed
It'll be
on
much
Sunday.
bigger this time,
So
yeah.
it'll be much bigger. We have an express shuttle that's going to be happening from the high school. We always encourage people to park at the high school.
I do too,
And just
yeah.
take the
Smart move.
take the bus. But this
Or
actual
ride your
weekend,
bike.
or ride your bike,
'Cause
or
we have a
hike.
bike parking.
All of yeah. Don't
Yeah.
drive. If you're going to drive, stop at the high school. Don't go
Yeah.
any further than that. And then ProTrans will be providing an express shuttle to and from Park Silly. So that's going to be one of the things that we're going to help with the transportation.
Excellent.
Don't try to come up and park anywhere near Main Street. It's just too chaotic. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's fun. It's awesome. Once you're in the venue, you're going to have a great time.
It's funny how you say that, because this is the lady who, you know, and sister who started it all, and it was small then, and we weren't having to say these things. Now she's like,
No.
"Ah, this thing's huge.
This thing is huge. So
It has
yeah.
grown outside of our
Right,
control.
and I know
we
last
can't control
year,
it anymore."
Yeah, exactly. Woo! Last year, just for the 4th of July, we probably had a little over 20,000 people for us, for Park Silly.
Good grief.
And so I know this year, with 4th of July being on a Tuesday, we probably won't have that many, but just encourage, or discourage anybody from bringing their
Yeah.
dogs. It's going to be way too hot. There's so many people. Your dog's not going to have a good time. And then, of course, just like you said, Joe, bus, bike, or
That's
hike.
right. Mark, there's a
Don't
lot of
try
people
that.
in town. You guys are probably full.
Yeah,
Still
this
some
is their
rooms?
this is their best weekend.
There's-
Like,
there
it
actually
makes
are.
so much sense.
Yeah,
for you to be there.
but there
So you got a
are
couple
still
rooms.
rooms around. I mean, the town's
Excellent.
not quite at capacity, so there's still
All right.
it's not too late to book last minute. So.
All right, so go to stateparkcity.com for more
Yes.
information. Of course, it's Park Silly Sunday. We expect to see you there, so don't miss out. Get your red, white, and blue on and show up in force as we celebrate in Park City. We will see you tomorrow on the Mountain Morning Show. Until then, for all of us here at Park City Television, will you please get outside? We'll see you on the program on Monday. Have a great day.